Okay, now I'm going to do the medium size flower, which is slightly bigger than this. Same thing, we're gonna start with a magic circle, curl it around your hand, pull up a loop and make a knot. Just like this one, I am going to chain one. Now the medium flower, the difference is the puff stitch. This puff stitch I did three loops. Call it 3 loops. Here I'm going to yarn. This one you yarn over 3 times. This one I'm going to yarn over 5 times, so that the petal will come out slightly bigger. But since it's puff up, I'm not sure if you can see the difference, but it will be bigger. So means you yarn over, you go to the magic ring, pull up a loop. This is 1, 2, pull up a loop, 3, 4, and 5. You do 5 of it and you put through all 5. You chain 1, then you chain 2. You go back to the magic ring and do a slip stitch. Oops, don't forget this tail here. Let me pull a bit so that it still has a tail. So the puff stitch is bigger because this is, you pull up the loop 5 times. This one you pull up the loop 3 times. So now same thing, I'm going to do 4 petal. So this is 4 petal, this one 4 petal. For the bigger flower, there will be 5 petal, but same thing like this one, you're gonna yarn over 5 times. So this is a medium flower. Just let me show you this one first. I slip stitch to the magic ring, then you chain 1, yarn over, pull up a loop. This is number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Make sure you pull up high up tight, and when you want to put through, hold on here, like kind of stretch it, and you'll be able to pull through. Then you chain 2 and you go to the magic ring and do a slip stitch. So let me do 2 more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2. And you can see 1 petal, 2 petal, 3 petal. Then you slip stitch to the middle here, chain 1, and this is the last petal. 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, 5, chain 2, go back to the magic ring and do a slip stitch, and you chain 1 and pull tight so that it's like there's a knot there. Then you can see there are 4 petals here. Then you just cut the yarn. Oops. Find the tail. Where is the tail? Oh, here. And you pull tight. There you have 4 petals. It's not very obvious, but you can see that this is 1 puff stitch, 2 puff stitch, 3 and 4. And at the back here, you just tie a knot. And if the balance here is too long, I'll just cut it away. Oops. Ooh. And I'm going to use this one. So before I use this one, I'll just tie a knot first. Okay, then you cut away all this extra. If you do not want to cut it away, it's still okay, but because I didn't sew the sides here, so I'm not sure, maybe one of it might pop out. So that's why I think it's best that I just cut it away. Now this is the first version. The first version is I sew it into the middle here to make it look like as if it haven't really popped out right yet. Now this one is a different version. I'm gonna place it here. I make sure this puff faces this one. This one faces this triangle. And this time I'm not going to the middle. I am just going to the side of this puff stitch and go all the way to the back. Like this. So from the front, you can see this sepal, but from the side, you can see, oh yeah, it's attached. And it shows as if the flower has fully opened up. So here, same thing. I'm gonna make a few stitches here and there, and then just cut it away. So here, let me show you one more time. You just, this puff stitch here, you just poke it in the middle here and then go straight to this magic circle. Then you put your yarn through the tapestry needle and pull like this. I prefer to use this than glue because this is fluffy yarn. If you use glue, maybe the whole patch here will kind of stick together, so it won't look like cotton yarn anymore. Whereas when I stitch, the side here does not have glue, so it still pop up like this, like cotton. So same thing, it's just that this one looks like it has been opened up. So I'm going to do for these two, and also I'm going to add a wire. I have add wire here. You can add it to the side, you can add it to the middle, so it's entirely up to you. So if you want to add on this one, this is this wire is kind of thick, so it's not easily bent. You can just poke it in. Make sure you have a hook here, hook it onto the yarn so that this won't come off. or you can bend this way as well, bend it the other way, or you can just you know, curl it around this, all this, you just curl it around with this wire. Now let me show you how I use this green tape. So here you just turn it around. It's a little bit sticky, it will stick together. So you turn it a bit more on the top, and then you curl it way down. I find that if you use this type of tape, it's easier than to curl it with yarn, because this tape is kind of sticky. It will stick onto on the paper itself. It will stick to itself, so you just continue to turn and it will stick. So like this here, you just cut the yarn and give it a twist, it will stick like this. And make sure this part here you push it upwards so that it goes all the way up here and you won't see the metal, the wire. So now we have two versions here. This is the smaller one, this is the bigger one. Now let's do the one with the 5 petal, the even bigger one. So here, if you want for your photo session, you just press in here to make it like there's a hole there. It will look more like a flower now, because if it pops up too much like this, it doesn't look like a flower because the pop will disappear. So just squeeze it, you know, make it look more like a flower. There. Okay, now let's carry on. Let's go to the next flower. Okay, the biggest flower, I did 3 pop here, so I do 2 more. I just show you there are 5. So this is 1, 2, 3. And slip stitch here, and then chain 1, one set, 2 set, 3, 4, 5. You put through all, then you chain 2, you go back here and do a slip stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I need 1 more because this is the biggest flower. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now do 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Go back to this. Go back to the magic ring, and then you chain 1 and pull tight. And before I pull tight here, I pull tight here as well. Where's the other? You can just don't pull too tight. Make sure it like kind of sink in a bit, so it looks more like a flower. Because when it's too fluffy, you can't see 5 petals. So here I'm gonna cut the yarn. Ooh, I hate cutting this. This would come off. And then here, you just tie a knot Yeah, maybe I should cut lower just now. Too much tail left. Let me just cut until here. And as for the sepal part here, this one will be slightly different because this has 5 petals. And remember to change your hook size, smaller hook. And this one starts with a magic ring. All the written pattern is in the description box in case you don't get here. I mean, you can catch what I'm saying. You can go refer to the written pattern. Okay, here we're gonna start with 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 single crochet into the magic ring. Here you pull tight, and we go to the next stitch. Going to do increase. The first few rows is exactly the same, just that I'll add one more row to make it slightly bigger because this is 5 petals. So I'm gonna do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into that same stitch. And this is the last set. So all in you should have 12 stitches because we started with 6 and we did increase this row, so you should have 12 stitches. And next row I'm going to do 1 single crochet. Oops, here we go. One single crochet and then increase. 1 single crochet, increase. This one makes 1 set, and you're gonna do 6 sets of this. Single crochet, increase. And the last set, single crochet, increase. And you should have 18 stitches in this row. Oops. And now we go to row 2. Row 2, we're going to do single crochet in the next 2 stitches followed by an increase. 1, 2, increase. This makes 1 set, and you're gonna do 6 sets of this. 1, 2, increase. and this row should give you 24 stitches. And we're going to add one more row 5. Row 5 is single crochet in the next 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3, and do increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. This is the additional row. Besides this two doesn't come with row 5. Increase. Did I increase one of it? 1, 2, 3. Increase. 1, 2, 3. Increase. 1, 2, 3. Increase. Do share your version of cotton flower in the comment section. I would love to see how your cotton flower turns out, because there's a lot of possibility and there's a lot of way of sewing the flower. I mean sewing the sepal to the flower. There are a few ways, so I would like to see how yours turns out and how you arrange it. I'm not very good at arranging. And this is the last set. 1, 2, 3, and you increase. Okay, this time round you're gonna divide it into 6 stitches, but you're gonna have 6 of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 of it. Just now we have 4, so now we have 5. One more set, because we have 5 petals here, so that's why we'll have 5 that triangle part of that sepal. So this part here is exactly the same as all these two. As this one. This is longer. One of it is longer, so this is the shorter version. Okay, you just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you're gonna turn your work. You're gonna skip this first stitch here. Skip this first stitch. You go to the next stitch. You start doing single crochet in the next 3 stitches. This is 1, 2, 3. And the last 2 you're going to do 2, and the last 2 you're going to do decrease. I'm going to take the front loop from the first stitch and the back loop from the second stitch. Decreased, then you turn your work. I'm going to skip this first one here. I'm going to do single crochet in the next stitch, then I'm going to do decrease. Then I'm going to turn my work. There's only 2 stitches left, so I'm going to do decrease here as well. Take the front loop from the first stitch and the back loop of the second stitch. Wait, oops. Okay, pull up a loop. And that's a single crochet, and then you can chain 1 or you can chain 2, doesn't really matter. Then leave some tail to pull it over to the inside, just like this too. So you do 4 more. Now I'll come back to you and show you how I'm going to sew this. It'll be exactly the same like this one. So there it is. This is the big flower, the medium flower, smaller size, medium size flower, and this is the smallest, where it looks as if it's going to burst from the shell. And I also did one version like this. I join it here. Not very good at this, so not sure. It looks kind of clutter here, and it's kind of pokey too. I think I prefer to have it one by one like this. So it depends where you intend to place this, whether in a vase, in a pot, or just leave it on the table, or you can sew it onto your bag. Yeah, that would be nice, or your hat. That would be nice too. So thank you for watching. Hope you like this cotton flower as much as I do. I think they are just lovely. Look at that. Oh, I think this is the easiest to do flower so far. The rest have a lot of things to do, you know, like single crochet, double crochet, treble crochet. This is just puff stitch, 4 puff stitch, and it turns out just lovely. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. The subscribe button is at this corner over here. And I look forward to seeing you in my next post. Bye for now.